Spring has finally arrived to Barcelona. At one point, the streets seemed grey and the trees naked, and then, after some very long, awaited showers of rain, you open your eyes one day, you walk into the streets, and the trees are blossoming. The leaves are bright green. I don't know about you, but winters always feel incredibly long for me. Although I don't experience the same winter as I used to in Norway, you can still sense the difference in temperature, vegetation, and the overall vibe. But no matter where I experience spring, it is always filled with the sense of a new beginning, a new start. The spring equinox is sometimes referred to as the real new year, as spring represents new life, new light, and new beginnings. And in a sense, it does feel new. It is a time for the new. It's the time when we do spring cleaning to make us ready for the new season. But to truly make space for the new, it's important to create the space for it by leaving other stuff behind. For example, when you're changing up your wardrobe from winter to spring, to actually be aware of what you're bringing forward, to see if it's necessary or not. And I'm not only talking about a wardrobe when it comes to this. I'm talking about belief systems that no longer serve you, habits that don't serve you, situations that are more draining than giving. We often think we want to manifest things into our lives. Often we don't realize that we haven't created space for those things to actually enter. That we're constantly thinking in a way of us expanding and adding, but not realizing for those things to enter, we need to have enough space. And for that to happen, things need to be removed and subtracted. It's a great time to look at yourself and to think, what are things in my life that no longer serve me? As Kondo would say, does it bring me joy? Are you excited for it when you see it, or feel it, or think about it? If it's not a complete yes, then you should reconsider the space it has in your life. If you saw my previous video, I was talking about the book Essentialism. And now that I'm almost finished with the book, I do highly recommend it, especially around this time. It gives you some great tips of how you can be able to get a clearer vision of how you can make things easier for yourself by getting mental clarity and removing obstacles. To get more of the things you want done by removing the non-essentials that simply is occupying time and energy. Previous to reading the book, I felt like I was running towards my goals and running towards everything in life. I want you to imagine that you're running towards a destination and you start to feel a bit lost. And instead of stopping and looking at the map for the right direction, you start to run even faster, frantically, trying to get as much done as possible, thinking that any action is helping and any action is productive. That as long as you are in motion, you are going forward. And it seems like that because you are moving. But you're not necessarily moving in the right direction. You are just moving. And before you know it, you look up and you're in a completely different place than what you intended to be. Slowing down, taking intentional steps while looking at the compass, even if the steps are slower, can get you to your desired outcome earlier than running out of impulse. running out of fear. The more you distract yourself with action, the less time you have in general. Less time to know where you're going, less time to reflect. Also, less time to be grateful for what you already have, because you're constantly taking action. It doesn't give you the headspace to actually look around and appreciate the things that you already have around you. It gives you less time to reflect of how far you've actually come. The same idea of essentialism can be represented through plants. And don't get me wrong, I have killed way more plants than I've kept alive, but I keep trying. The willingness is there for sure. The skills are slowly coming. But with this one, it was clear that it was getting root rot, like many of my previous plants. So I changed out the soil and I cut the mushy roots that were obviously rotten. Hence cutting off what wasn't serving the plant. Even though those same roots were serving it previously, it was no longer a healthy thing to hold on to. So removing that so that it does have less. It has less roots. But out of everything that's left, at least it's healthier and stronger, and it has more space to grow. And from there, it can grow and expand without anything holding it back. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe if you want to see future videos. I post them every 2 weeks. And I hope to see you next time.